Hi everyone, surprise, here I am. I thought I couldn't leave you for more than 2 days without a video. So here I am. I have no idea what I'm going to do. The mess is the same, nothing has changed. I worked until 1:30 last night. Did go out to dinner, but then I came home and did some work because thank you for everybody for supporting, participating in the sale. Just a minute, I got my thing wrapped around my neck. I just got to loosen it a bit. I'm still with my old microphone. So my husband took the other ones back up and the other one back up, and they gave him a credit, so he has to spend it by Christmas, which I'm sure he'll find something to buy by then. And so I'm still using the old one. Hopefully it's working. I have bought another one, but it will arrive on Wednesday, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a wireless one. I'm not sure. No, it plugs into the iPad somehow, and then I'll just have it near, but it won't be plugged onto me, I don't think. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to do today. I've finished my first round of journals, and I need to get cracking on some things for the next round of journals because I really don't have that much ephemera, believe it or not. It's nearly all gone, and so probably I'll just randomly make some stuff. So it'll be stuff that you've seen before. However, you know, if you don't want to watch, you can move it right along. But yeah, I'm just coming on to say hello and muck around and do my thing for a little bit, and then I'm going to get back to packaging up some orders. They may take me, I've already sent some out, but I need to, it'll probably take me a couple of days. Some things I prepare as I go. So yeah, I'll do some more after this video, and then the orders with journals, I like to wrap them nicely and stuff, so they will take me a couple of days to get those out. And I'll probably do some I'll do flip throughs for the journals, but then I will ask before I post anything, just in case you might like a surprise, and then I'll post it after you receive it, if I remember. I have sent out some journals and I've got the flip throughs, but I haven't posted them, so I could forget. Okay, so what I've got here, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with them. These are from my supermarket. They're always the range from the organic recycled papers, and these are recycled kind of manila folders. Aren't they really cool? I really love them, and I've had them before, but I'd run out. So I love the colors. They're very, you can see they're recycled, and they're lovely colors. I've got two, I think. They're slightly different. Oh, I didn't notice. I like this even more, actually. Can you see there's a slight difference? This is brighter, and those are really big, super big. I think I'll keep those. Those are super big, and I'm bringing it back. Maybe we can do something with that. Those are super big, and these ones are slightly smaller, and I actually like the colors of these ones more. So let's just have a quick look at these, and then we'll get on with something. I guess being recycled, they're never always exactly the same, and as you can see, these are different. These ones are the ones that just open out like that, and these ones have the flaps. So I know lots of people have been on the manila folder bandwagon. I don't think we have those, although I haven't been to the office supply shop. Maybe we do have manila sort of folders here, but I'm not sure. But we do certainly have them like this. I haven't seen them with tabs on, so that's pretty cool. So oh, and look, oh, a straw paper. Oh, I thought it was just yellow. That's really cool. Straw paper manila folders. Oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. I didn't know, because I bought these before, but they didn't have them like that before. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I love those. Well, I'm not going to mess around with those today because I need to think about it. See, in my previous one, I had this color, blue, and then I got this yellow. Oh, there it is. I mean the other color, blue, this green, and that yellow I had in that type before. But this is new too. So love that, love, love, love. But I have to think about what I want to do with those. I don't want to just cut them up randomly, because then I'll be disappointed in myself. So I'll put those aside. Let's have a play around with these. Let's do something with these. These could be fun. I think I'll start off by covering them. Don't you love it? Just start the video. Don't even know what you're going to do. Something always happens. I've got this lovely little book that I need to alter. one day. I have visions for it, but I haven't gotten there. Look at the cover. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty flimsy, the spine. I'll probably have to put some fabric in there and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to cover that up, so I'd have to have it. Maybe just put a little bit of lace there, sort of thing. Anyway, I'll have to have a think about that one, but I could use some of this paper. It's lovely and yellow, and it's very crunchy sort of paper. How do you say, you know, breaks up really easily. I can't think. I want to say it's crisp. What's this? Oh, this, what is this? Oh, that's the thing I did the other day. You see, I haven't even photographed that. I need to do that and put that on Insta. Otherwise, all my ladies on Instagram will have thought I've disappeared and dropped off the face of the earth. Face of the planet, I think you meant to say. Oh my gosh. I've been out to lunch. I've had a glass of wine, so I've got the bloody blast. And I've lost my gluing book. I'll just have to... Oh, there it is on the floor. Just a second. I don't want to strangle myself. Now, how am I going to manage this? Just a second. I've got to loosen it. Loosen it, Rachel. Don't do any brisk movements or the sound will go away. There we go. Okay, now I might tighten it up again just because otherwise you'll get the cord in the video. Oh, and I don't want to pull that. Oh God, I hope it's recording. I really do. Right, let's just pull this mess off. That annoys me. Oh, the other cool thing I forgot to show you, I don't think I showed you, was, now I know I have my big chomper and I need that for when I do big pages, but I bought this one. I think I saw Gail had a little guillotine cutter. I just thought this is nice. It has a little handle here, and I just put it down next to myself, and even when I'm a bit crowded on my desk, I can put this up and cut things. So I thought that's really good instead of bringing up my big heavy one and I need to clear a big space for it. So I really liked that idea. Just see, oh, and I'm recording. Success. Well, don't say that. You haven't checked if the sound's going. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm seeing things and I don't know what they are. Oh, I think that's going in my mum's one that I can't show anybody. What is that? Oh, that's the stuff that Lily made. That stuff I can't really show you that. I've got to finish that off. That's for Farah. That's for you, Farah, and I've got a journal to show you, so I'll do that afterwards if you like it. If not, I can show it to somebody else and do another one, but Lulu has prepared her part of the deal. Okay, so we're going to get gluing on here. Stop gas bagging. So anyway, that's my chomper. It's a tonic. I can't read that. Oh my gosh, it's leering. It's leering at me. A tonic studio, I think it says. Let's see if it's written on the back. No. Tonic Studio. It's little, so you can see it in my hands. It's little. It's great. So I'm really happy with that. I'm going to do this. Let's get on with it. Let's not waste any time. So I think I'll just randomly put the paper down and then decide as I go. I've got this glue here. I probably should have my Giotto glue as well. So guys, I have been not madly, I've done one round of Jarf's coffee dyeing, and the results are incredible. Like, well, some of them are, actually I did a very strong coffee like Jarf does. I don't know, it came out, some of them were a bit dark for me. However, I'm not going to, I don't know, I need to have a look at them and have a think about them and how I'm going to use them before I sort of say, oh, I'm not going to use that because it's too dark, if you know what I mean. So yeah, very excited, got some great impressions on there. And of course, those plastic doily things are abound here in Italy. They love them. And I went to my little shop around the corner, literally around, and when I say my little shop around the corner, it's literally around the corner from my house, like 3-minute walk. So yes, I went there and they had them on a big long thing in rolls, and I just bought like a ½ meter of whatever I wanted. Oh, I like that. So yes, so I got some really nice ones and I couldn't wait to see how they turned out, and I must say, Jarf, you're a genius. And thank you so much for sharing, because you could have kept that technique to yourself. But it really does work. So obviously I need to improve, but I will show you. I'll show you tomorrow. I think I'll do another video tomorrow, or maybe even attach a video on here if I can't wait. I've actually got them sitting under books as Jarf suggested, so in the heat I don't have to put the iron on and iron them. And actually my iron's not that good, so I didn't find that it flattened them that much. It did flatten them a little bit, but not that much. I've just got a whole lot of scraps here, guys, that I'm just using. So this is really great. This could be something that you open out and has some pages in it, or it could be stitched along here, and it could be a side pocket and then a top pocket. So maybe I'll do two if I can get my thoughts together, because I only had 2 little glasses of wine. We had prosecco. We ate fish at where our friend, it's actually our friend's friend, but he's a really nice guy. He's worked all over Europe as a chef, and he does yummy fish. And yes, and I had wine. Now wine is not always a good thing for me during the day because I get sleepy. So I'm feeling a little bit sleepy, but there's no sleep for the wicked, or no rest for the wicked. That's what my granny used to say. No rest for the wicked. So I just thought I'd come in here, and I've actually got to stitch some trim and stuff, but I'll do that after. I just thought I'll just do a quick little creating video because I haven't been here since the last video. First of all, because I couldn't stand the mess, couldn't stand it, and I just thought, well, doesn't matter, I'll just do it anyway. I've noticed that my daughter keeps saying doesn't matter a lot too. She must have gotten it from me. So I think that's quite funny. Okay, right, what are we doing? Got lots of yummy tea-dyed textiles here, and I've got some. Actually, I could have brought my coffee ones in because they'll be dry by now. I don't know, I might need that. I need to put something down there. And yeah, so I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Our friend just left. He doesn't stay all day on Sunday because there's terrible traffic to go home. So he's already gone, because that way he doesn't have, otherwise, like literally, I've told you, if you come down to here from Modena, it's usually only about an hour and 15, hour and 20, if there's no traffic, and he literally took 3 hours the other week. So yeah, so he's headed up, he's on his way, so he doesn't have to sit there for 3 hours. Now I wonder, I do wonder, am I going to use this as a pocket? Well, one is going to be a pocket, so, and one is not. So this could be the pocket, this one. So I just need to put a little bit of something to cover that little gap there. And feeling a bit like a scatterbrain. Over here. Well, that's not going to be for writing. I quite like that. I do love these little bits of tea-dyed baking paper. It's very nice effect, as long as you're not writing there. So that's the pocket. This is going to be the pocket. So I will stitch that there and there, but not yet, and I might stitch it down there just to be sure, but I need to decorate it now. I've got my base, and I could keep it quite neutrally and like stick sort of you know, something like this. Oops, I got glue on my arm, as you do. I do really like that. Oh, here I have another one of those to do. I didn't do that yesterday. I've got some more bees here in different colours. Now maybe we want something different. So where's my glory box? I haven't been in my glory box for a while. Then I've also got, oh, these are bits and pieces to put in journals when they were left over from when I was doing my journal bits. Let's see if I've got anything nice in here. Oh, those are all things to make. I mean, there's so much work to be done. You finish a set of journals, and then there just is, again, a lot of work to be done for the next round. There's that. These are quite good. These are from My Porch Prints. I quite like that. Stay in the botanical theme. But I'm going to stick a little bit of textile under there. Now, what's that doing there? Getting sick of seeing all these book pages everywhere. Okay, so let me see. Oh, what about something? I don't have anything very light in the tea-dyed stuff, though. It's all, well, I have these. Will that blend in too much? I think it will. I think it will blend in too much. Yes, it will. So I need something a little bit transparent. Oh, here we go. That one, or I don't think I want that lace. Let me see. Now, where are my other ones? I don't know where I've put them. Oh, I do love this. I didn't tea dye this because I really like it in the white. I don't think everything has to be tea dyed. So I need to give it a rip. Let me see, maybe I might tear it that way. Yes. Put that there. Maybe I'll put it up there. Yes, I like it more up there, I think. Okay, so let's glue that down. There we go, and put this there. I wonder if I should probably not be lazy, and I probably should stitch around it. I've got socks on. My feet are slipping. Put those over there, put those over there, get a bit of stuff out of the way. I won't bring the sewing machine on screen. I don't need it on zigzag. Okay. Right, so I'm going to put that there. Super pretty. Well, I think it is anyway. So that's a really quick project. That was just, and that I like that because we've just recycled some packaging, and I'm happy about that because it doesn't always come to me to recycle packaging. And tomorrow's going to be a rainy, cool day. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So that's that. And then what? I think we should have something stamped there. Oh, and Tina, I know you watch my videos because sometimes you comment. I just watched your video. Now, what was it? I just watched, this is gorgeous. I love that. I watched your video where you did all that stamping on the background, and then it's one of your new kits. Don't know which one it is. I'll link the video in my description box because I really thought it was really pretty. I really enjoyed the beautiful sort of kind of texture. It was flat because it was stamped, but it looked textural. It was really pretty. I loved it. Reminded me like of a Renaissance sort of fabric. So Tina, I really just want to say, because I probably forget to comment, I did think to comment, but I might try and remember to comment. I just want to say I really enjoyed the video in case you watch this. So that's done. That is done. I consider that done. Let's stitch it so you can see it stitched. So first thing I've done, I'll show you, is I've stitched there. And of course, that was the packaging. However, you could just have, if you had a strip of leftover cardstock of any type, whether it be decorated or maybe we'll even do one with a decorated. I've got lots of strips of cardstock, or if it was just a piece of plain cardstock that was, this is even recycled. That's what I mean by scatterbrain. I'm saying one thing and then I'm looking and going off on a tangent. Even if you've got a piece of plain cardstock, you know, when you trim off, you've resized your pages and you've ended up with a strip like this, you know, maybe a bit wider than that, you can fold it over and you can create yourself your side tuck spot. So I've stitched down there, and now I'm just going to stitch, I'll stitch all the way around the four sides. I'll show you in a seckie. There we go. Oh, I like that. I do like that little piece of, see, I've stitched around. I started here and went around there like so. So that way I don't have to worry about back stitching anywhere, because I didn't start there, but that's a tuck spot. So let me see, where's that little box gone? Here. So this is a Stamperia tag that slides in there like that, and then this will go on a journal page like so, and then you can put a card in there, and that will be your pocket. Super easy, super fun, and super fast. Let me just check I'm recording. Oh yay. And let's do another one. Where's the other bit? So this one we might do, this one's got a little bit of a gusset, the other one didn't. So, oh, because they were thicker, you see, because these ones were the ones that didn't have the flaps, whereas that one does. So let me just, it's not looking very straight, so I've got room there to put something. So okay, well that made a lot of sense. We'll just put that one over there, and let's get going on this one. So I might as well, I might even just cover it with this paper. It's very thin, and then that way it won't become too thick. The this. Right. So I know I've been talking about shipping quite a bit, but then I had today or yesterday had another question about the shipping for the straw paper. So yeah, I think it was a lady to the States, and it was one package and it came out about $12 US. I'm only guessing. I think it was about $12 US for one packet of 20 sheets of paper, that the shipping. So if you work that out, $12 US for, so it's about works out, adding on to the cost of each single sheet of paper, you've got to add on 60 cents shipping each single sheet of paper. Now if you're using it for yourself, then you know it's not such a big thing, but if you're using it in things that you're selling, well, that, you know, that's a cost. So I did, so then I said to the customer that it was a better, you will get more bang for your buck, if not because I want to sell more, but I'm just being honest. I mean, you can do the maths. If you buy 5 or 6 packets of paper, yes, the shipping will go up to 21, something like 21 US. I'm not sure, because everything in my shop is in euro. The reason I used to have my shop in dollars, I had to switch it to euro, because what I didn't know was Etsy were charging me, on top of the 13 or 14% that they now charge us on our sales. I mean, they put VAT on top of the, they put you have a transaction fee, you have VAT on the transaction fee, and I seem to see VAT on the VAT, and then they put they have they take 5% of shipping. So in the most cases, especially where there's more, there's a higher shipping cost, I do try to absorb a bit of it myself. For example, that 21 US for 6 packets of, or sorry, 5 packets of straw paper does not cover the entire shipping cost. I can tell you that. I pay about 23 euro, and which translates, I don't know, you've got to times it by 1.13 to get dollars. So I do try to absorb it a little bit myself. But even so, if you're buying 5 packs, let's get back to the costings. If you're buying 5 packs of paper, you're only adding on something like 20 cents to the cost of the paper. So you can see how if you buy more, even though you're spending a little bit more on shipping in proportion to the number of pages that you're getting, you are saving money. It's quite a big saving. I do highly recommend, you know, like if I do that, like, you know, for me, shipping from the States, Italy is cheaper than with international shipping than the US is, and it's much cheaper than what Australia is. If I purchase from the States, normally, if I'm not wrong, they use a flat rate bag, and it used to be really inexpensive. Now I've noticed most shops put it at $32.95, something like that. So that's huge. So I always ask, what else can I fit in the parcel? Because otherwise, it's just that's just not worth it. I mean, that, you know, to be honest, I won't, you know, if they're going to just charge me, even if it's some trim, $32, I can understand it for more expensive things, but some shops are just putting it even on for the expensive things. Just, I think probably they can't be bothered to go and find out the cheaper price, because that's not what it really costs. They just wanted to use those bags because as I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you can put them in your mailbox, which is fabulous, and you put the little flag up. Is it still like that? Man, I went to the States in the 90s, so that's what I saw. You put the little flag up and they came and picked up your mail, which is such a great service. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just saying, I do get questions quite a lot about the shipping. I don't know all the prices off by heart, and also I don't, it's very hard for us Etsy shops to sort of, you know, when you have to have the shipping for the add-on item, it's very hard for us to sort of figure out, like, because it depends what you buy and how much it weighs, so it's very hard to get the correct price. But if you do pay more, I do, within, you know, a certain amount, try to refund some of it. I have to, you know, I have obviously postage and handling, and I have to cover the Etsy fees, but I do quite often not earn all of my shipping in. You know, I make it up. I just figure I have digitals and things, and so that helps cover that. But I do try and keep the cost as low as I can, within reason, without, you know, going bankrupt. So yeah, I just wanted to you've got to do the maths when looking at these things. So unfortunately for Australia and New Zealand, the courier prices are not so economical. They've done a very good deal for the States and Canada, but they haven't done it for Australia and New Zealand. So it's about €35, whereas to the States it's about 23. So that's quite a big difference, whereas with regular shipping it's not, you know, it's not such a big difference, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on. Yes, and I can't remember what the shipping is to Australia if you buy 5 bundles. Oh yes, it would be, I wouldn't be able to ship it by the courier unless you wanted to pay €35, but I could ship it regular for €23, but there wouldn't be a tracking number. So there you go, you've got all of the information there. But I mean, when in doubt, if you just contact me, I'll answer you as best I can about. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just chatting and gluing bits and pieces of paper down without even, you know, sort of thinking about it. I don't even remember what I've done on the other side. I better flip it over and have a look. Okay. Oh, I've only done half. Look at that. I thought I'd finished it. I've only put half. So anyway, I'm not going to fold it yet. I'm going to let that dry. That was a great recommendation from someone. Thank you. Good idea. Let it dry first. Don't be impatient. And then actually after this video, before I get on to doing more packaging of things, I'm actually going to go and do another bundle of coffee dyed things, because I'm going to say it again, Jarf's method is revolutionary. And I'll tell you what, one of the amazing things is, Jarf, eventually you'll watch my video, is that the other day I spent the whole afternoon with Lulu she was dipping in and I was pulling out, and I was putting it in the oven. I mean, literally all afternoon, hours, and exhaustion happened afterwards. Literal pain in the legs. I had pain in my legs, and it was quite. I was just thinking, oh, I don't know how do people do that? And there are people that sell bundles of paper, mate. How do they do that? It's exhausting. But Jarf's method, by putting it into the big long plastic container and squirting it, it works a treat. And I mean, it's just the biggest time saver. If you're patient to let it dry, I've let it dry in the sun, and it's fabulous. So I'm very excited about it. I keep talking about it because I'm so excited about it. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's probably, let's just blame it on the wine. We'll blame it on the wine. Just grabbing bits of paper randomly. Oh wait, what about this? Is it the same as that one? No, it's not. Well, I think I'm going to put that there. I'm going to stay on theme. I do have all these bits flying around. Okay, so better check I'm recording, otherwise I'll have to do it again and repeat myself and get tired. Oh yes, recording away. Okay, isn't that funny? The really exciting videos stuff up, and the not so exciting videos work. There you go. That's just how it is. Well, this might become... Oh, I wish I had my papers. I would like to put some of those nice papers in that I did, but of course they're not here. They're under books, as was recommended in the videos. Put them under books. You don't have to iron them. And that's the other thing. And then I had to sit there for ages and iron everything. And they didn't even come out that flat. Oh, I'm putting on everything crooked. It's the wine's fault. Blame it on the wine. Very nice wine, I must say. Okay, so, oh, I do like this. This is one of my favourites of Artie May's. I really do love this. I really do. It's such a lovely colour. It's kind of a paler version of my straw paper. Oh, I've also found some very beautiful notebooks. And I'm thinking I might show those in a video this week, and I might get some and put them in my shop. Now they will be limited because things in Italy, it's never ongoing stock here. When you go to the wholesalers and things like that, it's never ongoing. Like the big paper bags, well, the big straw paper bags, I've spoken of this before. I will go down and see if they've got some more this week. However, they didn't have any last time I was there, and so yes, I've run out. They're gone. They've gone. Until they are going to get some more, but they just the manufacturers just said, we don't know when we're going to make it. Oh, actually, that's that overhanging, so I can trim that off. It's not the cardstock, so I did line it up. I didn't line it up on the other side. There you go. I was going to patch it. There we go. We've got this very random thing here. No idea what's going on. So this is going to fold here, we said. I don't think I can fold it yet. Let's see. Just making my creases with my nails, as you do, because I don't have one of those. What do you call them? A scoring board? Okay, and then it should fold there. That's how it was. I need to see it folded so I can see what I need to do. So I think I leave that there for writing. So what would be the purpose of this, though? What would be the purpose? Just something to slip in a pocket, and you could have that overhanging in the pocket maybe. So maybe I should think of it in that direction when I decorate it. I think I might put a piece of this, because I've got that on the back and I do love it, just to be consistent. Right, well, I think I'm going to put it there. Maybe, oh yes, isn't that pretty? Or do I want it like that? But then you can't see it, it's not big enough. I'll do it like that. Oh, I might have a bit of doily. Let's just give it a tear and see what we think about the doily. Because it's kind of a good colour, but see, that's too matchy-matchy. I don't like that. It can't be level. That's better. Bring that down a bit. Yes. Need to get some more glue under there. Okay. And then I'll bring this down here like so, I think. No, maybe I don't. I think I would like one that's not quite that colour. This one. What about if I put that one there maybe? Or maybe there. I'm just not keeping that paper for the moment because I'm not crafting, I'm not keeping up so much with using them, and it's just like taking over my world, all these pages. Okay, and then I kind of liked it that way though. I wanted it to have like a little booklet in it. I have to think about it, don't I? I've gone silent because I'm thinking. Anyway, when you're thinking, just flip through your bits and pieces. That's always a good option. Just start flipping through the bits and pieces when you're thinking, because seriously, otherwise nothing's happening. I'm going to pull out some of these that they still haven't been put away in their proper spot. They're still hanging about. Got all kinds of things here. Butterflies are good. It's a pretty lady. The tag. Lots of things there. Oh, some of that's nice. Oh, I was going to decorate that. Doily. Okay, let's see how we're going. Okay, I just need to make a decision here. I guess I could add some paper that's folded there and it can come down here. That's another option. So really I only need to decorate up there. Oh, I just had a look for, you know what, spiders. I like that. That's very pretty. I know it covers up the doily. Need to do some more stamping on the paper as well. I quite like that. There. Yes, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. But it's just more, what am I going to do with it? I can't even whip and go and get my papers because you know what I did? I put them all under the books all the way in the other room. And I think I do quite like this one. Yes, I like that. That's what's happening. Got it. Got it. I'll just move it up just in case I'm not on screen. That would be something new, wouldn't it? Little butterfly there, and I'm loving all the beigey colours. I'm going beige. Feeling the beige. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of this or something. I think maybe down the side. I think I might even, no, I think I'll put it underneath. And I know I put my stuff down and then I cover it up. It's just, I'm just going with the flow. There's no real plan or anything like that. Great. And this, I'm not even going to stitch around it. I'm just going to glue it on. Oh, I'm so excited about that straw paper manila folder. Guys, what will I do with it? I'm up for suggestions. What will I do with it? That's so exciting. Oh, I love this. So how is this going to work? What do we think we need to do there? Got all of that space there. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I know it. Just a second. However, I need to find the pieces of paper that I need. None of these are going to be any good. Don't have any wide enough, I don't think. Do I? That's not wide enough, but I could use some of that. Just go through this bundle quickly. That one's good. And then I need to find some wider bits. So I'm just going to tear around these like so. I actually didn't know where my ruler is, but I can actually see it. It's right there. Now, the decision is, I'm just going to fold that like so. Do I want to put the pages in like that? I have to tear that bit off too. No, I don't think this is going to work. No, that's not going to work. Do I put the pages in? No, they're too small. I don't like that. Okay, sorry. Because I don't want to cover that up. And then I'm thinking this will just be like a sort of journaling card. I might put a pocket on the back. And this will slip into a big pocket, I think. And it will just hang over like that. But I would like to put some pages in here. And what I'm wondering is, I think I've got to stitch around it, just ignore that. Do I have them just in there? I think so. Or do I have long ones? But then you won't ever see that. Decision's the worst. So just say I had this and I had this one. Tear that off. Okay, fold that. So I could basically have these. Just tear that off there. Just bear with me, the idea is evolving. So something like yes, there. Yes, maybe just have them poking out a little bit. That's a good idea. I know, I'll use my scissors. I can tear that bit, but I'll just use the scissors here so I don't lose too much. Put that in there. I'm going to tear it a bit more than that. Put that in there. A little bit more. It would be super nice to have a doily. Just a second. I just want some... Hi, Lulu. Haven't had these out for a while, have I? These ones I like with the... on the cream sort of paper. That's what I'm thinking, but they're not big enough. Don't have any big ones. Oh, that one would be good. Maybe have it long on one side and short. No, that's not on the cream though. Well, maybe I could do it with this one, like that. Slip it in there. I need to do some printing. Oh, here we go. Oh no, they're not big. They're not right either. No. Okay. So that's that. And then, what do I have in here that I could put in? That's glued onto paper. Put some of these. I could cut around that. No, it'll be sideways. That I don't want to do that. Sorry, guys. No, nothing in there. Maybe a little piece of this. Okay. Maybe this will do. Very nice. So it's kind of, you'll be able to see the papers, and I think I might just stitch it in. I think I'll stitch it in there. I like that with those hanging down. I might like it more if I can't. No, I just need to tear that green off a little bit. The front one. I don't mind the back one. I like this idea. So what I'm going to do first is stitch around the whole thing just to make sure everything sort of stays down. I will bring the thing on screen because you might like to see how the pages go in. There we go. Without even thinking about it, we've done something different. Now, what I'm thinking as I'm sewing is that these would be fun things to make with our book pages. So just fold it down like so, decorate it in the same way, and stitch in. This is not wide enough. Stitch it in the same way, and then you've got the same type of thing. I might just tell you the width of this if I can find a ruler as well, because that might be interesting for you to know, just in case you're wondering with your strips of paper. So I'll tell you how wide it is. It is nearly 3.5 inches, and then the height is 8 3/4 centimeters, 9 centimeters by 22, just to give you an idea. And basically the pages, I'm not going to tell you the size of those, they literally were done by eye. Yeah, I really like that. Fun little project. So, totally pointless, but fun. Okay. So you just stitched right across. And that'd probably get good if I could find my bone folder to see. So then you open it and you've got all these little bits and pieces in here that you can play around with or tear out and put somewhere. That's pointless, that bit there, but who cares. Fold that up. There we go, look at that. Fun. I like that. and it would slip into a pocket, not this, like a pocket, I was thinking like a big pocket, like that, and that could hang over the pocket, or it could hang over a page. You could hang it over a page. And then on the back I was thinking, for example, in here you could, I may not do it, we'll just have a look. You could glue in a bee, or, you know, like something stamped. Like, oh, I am going to do it. I like it. I'm wondering if I would like a blue one. Ayozie, these bees are fabulous. They're going to go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I will link these also. What else did I have to link? I was going to link Tina's video, and I'm going to link Ayozie's stamps, and I'm going to link as well, and tell me off ladies if I forget, I like the blue more. I'm also going to link Linky Dink Jarf's tea dyeing, coffee dyeing. I did that before, I think in the other video, but I'll do it again. Because it's the fastest coffee dyeing I've ever seen, except for the drying time. But you have the drying time. Well, you need the natural drying time with this. You can help it along, as Jarf says, with a heat gun or something like that. I like that now, it's complete. Just to help it along, but you know, if you let it do the proper drying time, then you get the lovely effects. You get better lovely effects. So like, for example, I don't think I'm going to do it in this case, but you could put a pocket there, because I don't want to cover that up. That's why I'm not going to do it. I mean, I could have that there as a tuck spot. Could be a tuck spot, because if you pin that, sort of hang it over a page, for example, that removable, then you could decorate the back. But I think I'll leave it as it is. So 2 little ideas with some packaging. So you might get some packaging that was similar, or otherwise, as I said, for example, I've got this from Stamperia that's just left over. Once I cut that off, it'll be slightly narrower. No, maybe I won't cut that off. So it's a little bit longer, but I would just fold it down. Maybe, you know, if I wanted to create that, I would fold it like so. Makes a gorgeous pocket. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to fold it like that. I love it. And then I'm going to see, this is why I bought this. Look, it just comes up, sits on top of everything else, and I can lift it, and I'm not even going to, I'm just going to eyeball it. Just line it up there and cut it off. There we go, done. That can become a little journaling card or something. I've got my size. Oh, I think this might be a little bit too long. I just trim that one down just a tiny bit. There we go, just a tiny bit, and I will cover that up. Cover that up. Don't even need to do too much decorating on it. I think it's upside down. I can have it that way. That's it. That'll be stitched around. You can put something along there like a washi tape. Maybe just like, look at this. Stick that on there. Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a pocket, so I'm not worried about the reverse side. It was so pretty. I'm going to glue that there. Doesn't even matter if you can see the cream. I just don't want to see the writing. So that's dealt with, and then I need to deal with the other bit there. And what will I put there? A bit of green. You could have a bit of straw paper, that'd be nice. Now maybe I'll have something bigger there, as that's quite plain. Not, oh, I like that. I do quite like that. Smaller. So that's a pocket going in the opposite direction. So cover it? Yes, it does. Good. Okay, let me just give my fingers a wipe. And then of course here you can, I think I used all my bits of fabric, didn't I? You could have an Ayozie bee there with a bit of fabric behind, could be nice. Don't we love it? We just put our friends all over our work, our YouTube friends. I like it because it always reminds me of all these lovely ladies, clever ladies, and I really like that. That's exactly what's going to happen. Whether you like it or not, ladies, this is it. This is what's happening. Bit of this. This is Stamperia, muslin, gauzy, netty, whatever you call it, stuff. Oh, look, I ripped too. Get rid of it. Very fragile paper, I must say. I think this is a very long video. I think I've gone into total relax and it's a very long video, but won't you ladies be happy about that? Oops, crooked. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And that's going to be stitched around the sides as the other one was, and there we go, we've got another pocket. And with this one, I might even clip here for something different. Just a little bit. There we go. This could also, now I'm having another thought, this could also, you could stitch around your pocket there, and that's the pocket, and then this could flip out and you could have your writing pages in there. That could be nice as well. So, well, I've clipped this now, so I'll do this one like that. And maybe a word would be, I better stop. I keep wanting to put something else. A flower would be nice, but I don't think I'm going to go through my glory box. I'll finish it and show you next time. So let's recap what we did in this very bloody-blah movie. No, it's not a movie. No, I hope it's not a silent movie. We don't like those. Okay, so with the packaging, I did this here, and it flips up and you've got some papers to use, tear out, do whatever you like, and it can slip into a pocket or whatever, and that side. Now this one, you've got your pocket in here, and then I thought this should be stitched in, and then it was a pocket behind, see? And then this is just a piece of scrapbooking paper, and I folded it over. You know how you end up with all those strips, and I'm going to stitch that down so it becomes a pocket, and so it's the same deal as that one. However, as you know, I've had this other thought that it would be nice to put papers here and have it flip out and you could write. So that would also be nice. So I'll do another one of those. Maybe we'll do that in another video. So there we go. 3 improvised different little projects to keep you all going. So I don't know when I'll be back, hopefully tomorrow, but I won't promise anything. And I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope I haven't made another silent movie, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.